Good morning. Okay, I just keep getting hit with, what should I do nutritionally? How should I take keto OS? And my answer is totally depends on you. I will give you an example today of what I do, but like with everything, what you need to do is take different paradigms, different methods, and figure out what works for you. And it's taken me almost 5 months to decide what I like, what I'm most efficient at, what I can stick to the most, what I feel best at. And, it's just, I love exploring. I love the journey of it. And I like seeing what I put in and what I get out and tweaking things. And so, it's just being patient and remember, like it's taking you a long time to sometimes develop bad habits. It's going to take you some time to break them, but the closer you can get to something that works for you, the more motivated that you will be to stick with it. And you have to like what you do or you won't be sticking with it. So to start out, I like my coffee. I love my coffee. Not flat, no coffee, no talkie. Okay. That's me in the morning. So what I start out with is 1 scoop of coconut oil, 1 scoop of butter, tablespoons, a half scoop of vanilla casein, a little bit of vanilla liquid stevia drops, and cinnamon. And I do about 8 ounces of decaf and 8 ounces of regular because I kind of like to sip on it from 7 till about 10:30. And then, so like today's 11. And then I go on a fasted walk. So 3 days a week, I utilize a fasted walk. And what I'll do is I'll take my Keto OS, I'll take a scoop of that about 10:30, and I do it with either like these Perrier's or LaCroix. I like something zippy. I like something flavored with it. That's just me. And so I'll get that in and then I'll go on a 45-minute walk. If you want to talk about testing, this is what actually works for me the best to reach those really solid nutritional ketosis levels, even when I'm not practicing the ketogenic diet. And so just, whenever you guys get a new version of the product in, I always test really, really diligently to give feedback, taste, flavor, and blood. And so I don't think people need to test their blood because I think you can definitely know you can feel it without testing your blood. But I like the numbers. I like seeing like what works best. Like, do I want to do a fasted walk? Do I not want to eat till 11? Like, how do I feel when I do these things? And then what's my blood show? So that's just me and trying to, after 5 months, figuring out, what I like and what this feeling equates to on levels. Like when I feel super energetic, a ton of mental clarity, I feel like I'm recovering really well from my workouts. Usually, if I come back to testing my blood, I am riding solid in nutritional ketosis levels, even though I'm not doing the ketogenic diet. But that's just what the product will do for you. So, this morning I just took my blood and I tested it and I was at a 0.3. So that's from waking up and having nothing but my bulletproof coffee for the last few hours. And if things go the way they have been for the last 2 days when I was testing every 30-minute increments doing the same exact thing, I'll come back home from my fasted walk after 45 minutes and I'll be at about a 0.6 or a 0.7, which is just solid nutritional ketosis. And then what I'll do is I'll have some lunch, and then this afternoon I'll go do a little bit of weight training. And so I'll take another scoop of Keto OS 30 minutes before that. And what I do is I eat protein and fat all during the day. My fat's just a little bit higher than my protein. And then after I train, I use carbs. And I do an isolate protein powder with some carbs in it. If I train really hard, I also do a backload at dinner. So I'll have rice or some kind of a carb with my dinner. On days I don't train, I usually follow kind of the keto diet all day. On things I train light, I just do carbs right after workout and then get back to the protein and fat. This is how I found I work best. When I wasn't using carbs after a workout, I plateaued pretty quickly and I felt like I wasn't getting good recovery and turnaround. When I put carbs back into my post-workout, I felt better. So there's all different ways to do it. Peter Andros, the Keto King, themancancook.com. He has a full, example of a meal plan. Craig and Maria Emmerich. They, with Keto Adapted on their blog, they give full examples of ketogenic dieting days. So your job is to find out what works best for you. And you can look to people who have a lot of experience or who have worked with a ton of people, see what they do, see what they recommend. But at the end of the day, it's not what do you do, I'm going to do it. It's what do you do, I'll try that, I'll see how it works for me, because everybody needs to make it fit in their lifestyle. So, and then days on when I do train in the mornings, I simply leave my butter out of my coffee and I take the Keto OS 30 minutes before training, but I still do the bulletproof coffee, which is the coconut oil. And instead of casein, I do a little bit of isolate. So, that's me, and I think I covered everything here. So I'm going to go for a walk, and then I'm going to retest, and I'm just going to have a lot of mental clarity, energy, help with inflammation, and coping skills with a 3-year-old and all of y'all. So have a good one.